Welcome to Getting Started with Slack. My name is Travis Allison from gocamp.pro. We are a membership site focused on developing professionalism with people who work year-round in the summer camp industry. We're using Slack as our tool of choice for our new version of the forum software, and so I wanted to record this for others who are getting used to use it and for our members of GoCamp Pro to show them how to use it as well. So I have set out here on my screen the Mac app version of Slack, and this would look the same if you're looking at it in your browser on your computer, and it may look a little bit differently if you're using a handheld device, which I'll show you all of those as we go. For one, I just want to quick do an overview of what Slack is. Slack, you will read, is set up as a chat for your team, but it really is so much more. And as we watch the videos, you'll see all the different services and things you can do with Slack that'll make it much better and a great tool for a team to use for planning, etc. In our case, we're going to push it a little bit and use it as the replacement for an online forum. So in the columns here are, first of all, on the left are the three teams that I belong to. Number one is the small team that is building GoCamp Pro. Number two is the actual forum for our organization. The people's pay that's part of their membership to get to be part of the Slack team. And the third team is another team I belong to called #Nomads. And so that's all available in there. I can just click on one to move to the next team in there. You can also use the shortcuts, which are Command 1, Command 2, or Command 3 on a Mac. And I assume there would be Control 1, 2, and 3 on Windows. Next column in is the title of the team that's present here. It also, if I click on the down arrow, I can switch teams or I can set up the administration, whatever I need from within that chevron there. And then second thing down are the channels. Channels are the way that Slack organizes things, as if it was a different discussion on a forum. They're organized using these channels. And you start with two channels. One is general and one is random. And they give you a bit of an idea how to use that. So what I've done is created a number of channels for GoCamp Pro, but just kept it so when you first join, you only see 3 channels just to keep things simple for you. And at simplest point, you click on one of the channels, like I have the Getting Started channel here, and you can just slide down to see all the discussions, and then you get to the bottom of the discussion. So you could read through all of the stuff that's there and comment at the bottom in this box here. And I'll talk about that more specifically as we go. So those channels, just pick one and read the information that's there. And then next is direct messages. You can direct message any member using this, and it won't get posted to everyone. It won't be searchable. It won't be available to others. It's just a direct message. You can see that when a member is online, their name has a green dot beside it. That means that they're actually using Slack right now and they are available. The other interesting thing about this column, especially in channels, is that when there's new information, the channel is highlighted in white. It's now bold and sticks out more. Then you know that there's new things to be read. One of the cool things that Slack does really well is if I read it on my computer, it will mark it as read on my handheld device. And so it's pretty great. That happens almost instantly. So you never read things twice or think there's new stuff when there isn't, because it syncs automatically as long as all your devices are connected. And then after direct messages are private groups, and private groups are not searchable by everybody. They're membership only. You can, invite per person to get to these private groups. And there's also the space, of course, to create more private groups and more channels. And so we'll talk about that. Bottom of this column is my information, how to change my account, my profile. I could even set myself away, meaning it would show that I was not available to direct message, even if I was reading the site or looking at the tool, looking at Slack on my phone or my computer. You just show me as away. Then this first column here, to the right of that, the white column, is where all of the information is. It's displayed with the most recent stuff at the bottom. And so you could read from the top. It will open you up at where you are. If the purple column is highlighted in white bold, it'll start you with new information in the column. So meaning there's new stuff there. You only start with what's new since you last checked in. And then the newest stuff is at the bottom. Further to the right, you have the search box. To the right of that, we have Get Help from Slack. And then under the ellipsis, you can open this flex pane menu, which allows you to find some highlighted items. Perhaps you've starred something you want to remember later, or a recent mention of your name. There's also the files that you post, etc. And the activity feed is things that have happened in order. So when you put in search, what will happen is that this flex pane opens on the right-hand side, and will show your search results in here. So right now, this is just revealing files, but I could get it to reveal the whole activity of everyone there, depending on what I pick with this. So that's a quick overview of what Slack is. I hope you enjoy using it. We think it's a great tool, and we're really excited to make it a part of being a member of GoCamp.pro. Thanks very much. I'm Travis Allison.